Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. I am filming my update a little bit late and I'm sure this is going up a few days late at this point, but this is May 22nd when I'm filming this right now. I just wanted to get this filmed and then I'm planning on doing like a week of updates for my project pans and whatnot. I'm here to update my deck of panning project pan, and I'm just going to go over what the project pan is and like a little bit of the rules just to start. So this is a project that was started from Emily and Max. It's just a one-woman show, but she is the creator of this project pan. She was inspired and took the idea from a booktuber whose name is Books with Maddie, who used this as their to be read or TBR kind of challenge, and Emily adapted this to a panning project that the community loves. We love this project. So, and if everyone's like me, we love prompt-based projects, I guess, but that is no different to the deck of panning. This is just centered around, you guessed it, a deck of cards. So every prompt is a card on a game board, and I'll have a picture of the game board go up right now. So every numeric card through ace, club, diamond, spade, everything from 2 to 10 is counted for in this game board that shuffles randomly every month, and that gets shuffled on the 10th of the month. Then all of the face cards, I'll list those right now as well. Those stay the same all year round. So any red face card or red jack, ace, queen, king, those are all one set of prompts. And then black, ace, king, queen, jack, those are all their own set of prompts. And then there's a joker, which is, are you joking me? It's just a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So neither here nor there. I have a lot of things to update and I'm late on my update. And I'm running out of daylight. So we're just going to get started in this. I usually go through what has been in the longest to what has been the most recent addition to this project, and this is no different of an update. So we're going to start with probably the product that I'm regretting putting in the most, and that was and it's not because of whom this is, it's the product itself. Man, I am not patient with this. This was for the prompt Spotlight a Panner, and for this prompt, I went with Linda from Linda Loves Life. Linda is always so dedicated with panning black eyeshadows to completion. She finished those puppies up every single time. I swear, it's crazy. It's wild watching her. It's so inspirational watching her pan black eyeshadows. So I thought I was going to channel my inner Linda, and I just wanted to hit pan in the darkest black eyeshadow that I have. It's the blackest black eyeshadow I have in my collection, and that is my Kaleidos shade from my Sci-Fi Green palette. It's the shade Dark Side. And here's what we were looking like at the very introduction of this project. This thing has been in the entire year. I just keep making steady progress on this, roughly about the same amount of uses every month. This is what Dark Side is looking like today. I hope you can see in the very center there is a little bit of a dip. I use the same style of brush every single time I use this. I use this almost every day now. I use it as an eyeliner. I usually don't like to do like a smoky wing. But I've been liking this. Forcing myself to do a makeup technique that I wasn't into has really forced me to be into it now. So I'm getting some steady use out of this. This last month was my highest usage that I've had in this project so far. So I've used this 14 times since the last update. I don't have the math for like the total uses. Sorry, editing me will have that on the screen somewhere. But I'm just continuing to make steady progress on this. It's a shade that I want to hit pan and use so bad. I just want to hit pan and move this on. I'm so sick of using this. All right, the second prompt that we had for this project was a duo/multichrome product. I rolled that in update 2. For duo/multichrome, I picked a duo/multichrome palette that I have in my collection because, y'all, I'm trying to touch everything, and it's a slow and steady progress. But I wanted to touch every single shade in this palette one time. All I wanted to do was no pan left behind this sucker. And this is what it was looking like when we first rolled it in. Here's what it was looking like at the second update. And this is what that palette is looking like today. I don't think there's going to be really any sizable difference in how it looks, if I'm being very honest. But the best thing that I have to say is I finally did my no pan left behind with this guy. I don't remember what shades were left. I think there was like 5 shades. It was like maybe this, maybe that. I don't know. I usually like go for like what I would consider the tougher ones to use first, and then when it comes to like the quote unquote easier shades for me, I struggle with for some reason. It's like I need to knock the complicated things out, and then I'm like, but what do I do now? The next item in this project was for what was this? My largest category in eyeshadows. It's always eyeshadow. Eyeshadows, unless I'm working on too many, and then it's highlight. So I wanted to bring an eyeshadow, and I kind of use this as almost like a chopping block thing for this. I ended up bringing in my Chocolates palette by Profusion. This was sent to me by Haley. Thank you so much, Haley, for sending this my way. And my goal for this was to either no pan left behind it or figure out if I wanted to declutter this palette. And I'm super happy to say I've decided to declutter this. I like this palette. I hit a pan in this palette this year. I hit pan in this shade over here. My preferences have just changed, really, is the long and short of it. I have so many other great formulas in my collection that this isn't one that shines out anymore to me. So I'm super comfortable just parting ways with this. So I ended up using those were the shades I used or didn't use. The next prompt that I had was for the category Splurge, and for that I ended up going with probably I wouldn't necessarily think of this type of product for a splurge, but gosh dang it, this is an expensive freaking setting spray. So I ended up bringing in this guy here. This is my Hourglass Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray. This is so nice. This one was sent to me by Haley. I fell in love with it, and Haley sent me another one. If you see any like little nice healthy glow, it's this. I ended up coming home. I worked today for a couple hours. I just touched up my face very briefly and sprayed this all over everything that you can see skin wise today, and it's such a nice youthful glow. I just like this so much. There's a little bit left, if you can hear that, I think. But there's not enough for it to take up a spot in this project. So this is probably going to last me up until it's Monday today. This will take maybe till Thursday. There's really not that much left in here. So by the end of this week, this is going to be an empty. So I'm not going to keep a spot in this project for a product that I know is going to be gone. The next prompt I ended up rolling in was for another Spotlight a Panner. When I filmed my last update, I had just watched Rebecca Morgan's update for her year-long project pan, and in it, she finished the product that I rolled in for like whatever update I had saw. I'm assuming it was the 3rd update. She had finished this product, and it inspired me to want to roll it into this project for a usage goal. And she had a little mini of it, and I have a full size, and it's not even the right container for this. But this is my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Celestial. I don't know if this is the exact shade that Rebecca Morgan was panning, but this is the one that I had in my collection that I was like, cool, I'm inspired by you. So I ended up picking this and rolling it in, and my goal is to use it 50 times, 50 times. It was a lofty goal. I did not meet that goal yet. It was only been a month. It's only been a month since this has been in, but I have made such crazy progress on this. I'm so excited to show you this if I can get the stinking sticker off. But we were down at this red line because this is in an airless pump now, and y'all, I'm up to that green line. I am shocked with the progress that I've made in this product already. I'm actually shocked. I cannot believe it. Then the last prompt that we had was actually for a switcheroo kind of prompt. I had a change suit, so I could pick anything that was in that number but a different suit. So if I had like the number 4, I had to pick a 4 on the board somewhere. I don't remember what I had picked, but my prompt ended up being Sentimental. And for that, I ended up picking a product that Josh had given me for either a birthday or an anniversary. I think it was for an anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. they're like relatively around like the same 4 months of the year. It all blurs together in my head. But I ended up rolling this gloss in the project with the goal to finish it. And y'all, I was so cocky thinking I could finish this gloss in a month. I think we were up to like maybe the kid, like the Sour Patch Kid thing. But we are now down to like a little bit in the writing. I didn't mark it. I was so confident I was going to finish this. And then I promptly lost all of my lip products that I was panning. They were just like scattered around everywhere. And I finally found the things that I've been working on. She's still kicking. She's still kicking. This is going to be the gloss that lives in my like purse and my work bag because I'm bound and determined to finish this up next month. I want to clear my board. I have 1, 2, 3 items rolling out today. I want to have at least 3 items rolling out next month too. Y'all need to calm down, Laura. Calm it down. I'm just going to do like one of these and just like shuffle a little bit. I did like the real shuffle where you like kind of that explanation was great, but yeah, I feel like most people that have ever shuffled cards know what I mean, you know? I have 1, 2, 3 items that I'm going to roll and pick, not roll, we're going to select prompts for. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to cut the deck and then I'm just going to go from, I guess, the top. We're going to do it that way this time. So, wha-bam. Ooh, oh my gosh, everything's falling. I got the Ace of Diamonds. And red aces, again, are the same thing all throughout the year. This is another, oh my gosh. Add a product, no. This project this year is been bamboozling me. Okay, so I have to pick 4 prompts now. So thank you, Red Ace. All right, so I'm gonna just do one of these again. My cards fell on my desk. I know you probably heard me go, ha. We're gonna cut the deck and just stack it. And then this is, shut up. Shut up. What the heck? Oh no! I have no idea what I'm going to pull. I have legitimately no idea what I'm going to pull for that. Okay. The next one. The face cards. Apparently, this is going to be a season for face cards. The King of Spades, Black, I don't know, is going to be a Splurge product. So another item that I've spent some coin on, I can roll into this. Okay. The third, but not the last. Oh my, why? Okay, this is going to be a focus, and I don't, oh, actually, I just wrote a list of items that I wanted to pan, so this is great. I have a focus list that I can pick off of, and I'll share that list with you in a second. The last prompt. Oh my gosh. Okay, I finally have a number. 6 of diamonds. That is going to be my largest category. Guys, I can't not make this up. I feel like I made the best out of my options. Especially since I have some freaking hard items, hard prompts. I feel like I got dealt a real wild hand this go. So buckle up for a wild month. So I'm no rhyme or reason. The items are just laid across my desk. I have the card laid on top of them. We're just going to talk about them. The first prompt I had was for the Ace of Spade. That is a focus product. And I have a list that I was jotting all. I was trying to like get organized for my project pan and figure out where my gaps in items that I'm panning are and figure out what things I'm panning even if I'm not putting them in a project. So I wrote down a little listy guy here. And on if I'm panning a bronze or a contour, I put my e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette because I'm still working on it. It's not in a project, but I'm here silently working on it in the background. And gosh darn it, I need a win for next month. So I'm going to roll a gimme product for this prompt. For the focus prompt, I'm picking a total gimme item, and I don't care. So sue me. So I am rolling in this guy here. This guy here, just this shade. I want to finish this puppy up. that's probably going to take me up until the next update. I'm not going to lie. I've been making good, steady progress, but I don't use a whole lot of it because I'm not putting a ton of makeup on every day, base makeup wise. I underpaint a bit and then I put a powder foundation on. I don't wear liquid foundations like ever anymore. So yeah, I'm going to make great progress out of this. I have a little, I'll put it up. This was taken in March this year when I switched my focus from the one contour shade I was working on to this guy. And boy, oh boy, the pan has grown in those 2 months. This is going to be a win for me for next month, and I'm really excited about it. So speaking of challenge, the next I got was this guy here. Well, technically, I think this is the last card I pulled, but I rolled the 6 of diamonds. And as I mentioned, my largest categories are either eyeshadow or highlight. And for the sake of switching things up, we're going with a highlight this time. So this is a Kaleidos Space Age highlighter in the shade Mars Melter that I rolled it into I had it in my weekly, monthly makeup stash before I took a hiatus. Man, my packaging on this is breaking. Sad. But I really want to hit pan on this. And I don't use this as a highlight. It's way too dark for me. This is Mars Melter here. As you can see, all of the whatever was imprinted is totally gone. But my packaging's a little broken. So I kind of would love to actually... I use it as a blush lighter. I top it on top to make it extra sparkly blush. I haven't done it today, but this is that shade on right there. Definitely way darker than what I can get away with wearing, but as a little blush light, or right on top of my apples of my cheeks is where I like to wear it, right here. And I just go wild. And we got a nice glowy blush. Josh told me I looked shiny with it, but he doesn't know anything. 15 of my Clionadh eyeshadows. Really, I was only going to focus on 5. And then I was like, that's not that much. So let's just do as much fill in this palette. So I filled in this little magnetic palette with the top row here are 5 shades that I haven't used so far this year. My goal is to for sure hit 1 usage on all this top row, but I would like to use each one time. Again, no pan left behind for this guy. Really predominantly focusing on that top row because, again, I haven't reached for those this year yet. But I really, really, really want to give myself the okay and the permission to just reach for the beautiful things that I put on a little pedestal and save for a special occasion. Life's short, every day's special. Clionadh singles are unbelievably expensive, so why not use them? Then is the freaking Joker. I feel like the vast majority of people are going to be like, no, you need to pick something more challenging. But I promise you, this will be a challenge. I am going to roll in something from my Going Coconuts palette. I have been using this palette every day and this shade every day for the past 2 months, or however long it's been in my pan, those eyeshadows now. I think maybe just 1 month. But I have been dipping into the same 2 shades day in and day out and day in and day out. Yet there's no pan, yet the shade's not done. So I am going to roll in this guy specifically. This is the shade Shredded from the Going Coconuts palette. I want to finish this up. I want to finish it because I have so many flippin' other cream eyeshadows that I can push back into this or repress into this pan. So once this is gone, I won't be sad. I eventually would love to see this palette gone. Not necessarily thrown out, but the shades used up, and then I can start working on my Bare Necessities palette and putting the shades I like out of that in here. I know that probably seems like it's going to be so easy, but I really only use that to mix 𝙍𝙬𝙘𝙚 to make it slightly lighter. That's literally what I use this for. I don't set my eye primer. I don't use this to set my under eyes. I use this specifically to change the shade of other shades. I use this to lighten this. I use this to lighten this. But that is it. I have been talking for so long, and I would love to go outside and hang out with my dog now. But that is it for my deck of panning update 4 for the month of May. Let me know if you are doing this project down in the comments below. Let me know if you got dealt a wild hand of all face, or mostly face cards, and a joker. Who else has been unlucky and gotten the joker? I feel like this year in my deck of panning, if you've been catching up with my updates, man, oh man, I have been getting dealt these crazy wild combinations of cards and super challenging products to work on throughout the entirety of the project this year. It's a little discouraging, but overall, any progress that I'm making in these products, no matter what, is maybe progress that I wouldn't have been making otherwise throughout the year. So no matter what, I am happy that I am making progress in these products, especially with things that I'm actively seeing like go out of my collection. I know when like something like this, I know when it came into my collection. So I'm seeing it go out, and I like still have like when I brought it into my collection or when it entered my collection in my mind. So it makes me really happy that things aren't just sitting in my collection anymore and wasting away. I'm a lot more mindful. I would not say I'm minimal. Like there's nothing about this that screams minimal or anything like that, but I have a better mindset when I approach consumer and consuming and using buying and capital, all that kind of stuff. So I've just been going on for too long. That was a really tangent-y thing aside. Anyway, that is it for this update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of catch-up week or catch-up couple days or whatever it is. Let me know if you are enjoying seeing like a large chunk of catch-up like this, or if you want to see them more spread out along like a couple days here and there. So let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are staying healthy, sane, and safe. And until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye.